goading people so that they get into an argument with a car.
Well, I'm not goading anybody.
Then what happens is they're selective in what they show on YouTube, and you know what I mean?
I weren't goading anybody, mate. If anything, it's you that's come up to me and goading. That's a big lifter we're operating.
Why?
Why not?
It's like, because obviously if you're photographing and videoing,
right?
You know what I mean?
No.
For what particular reason?
I make YouTube videos still.
Right, because obviously there's a security thing in there.
I don't know, is there?
Yeah, of course there is. Because you're videoing in our yard where there could be loaded containers.
Right.
How do we know that you're not using that to give people information saying there's, and checking the container numbers to see what's inside?
I can't see the container numbers.
Of course you can. Once you zoom in on that, of course you can.
No, I can't, mate.
I mean, we've got cameras all the way around here.
Yeah, that's fine, and I can see everything I want to see through Google Earth.
But obviously,
you know what I mean?
It's there's high value cargo in.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're in.
Woods next door.
I'm not saying they're in.
If you were to come and you were to sort of like phone in advance and say, oh, I'm just interested in taking photographs of lifters, you know what I mean, rather than just turn up and video. Because I'm sure if I were to speak to Kelly next door, he might be concerned that you're videoing.
Yeah, I've just been talking to one of the lads there, folk truck driver, he weren't bothered at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, no, I just make YouTube videos. So,
have you got a job?
I'm 66, mate. Bloody hell, do I need a job?
Obviously you need
I worked for 54 years.
You obviously need something to do in your life, don't you?
I've got something to do. It's called videoing.
Yeah. So you probably stand on bridges and record truck drivers as well, do you? Stuff like that.
Well, why would I do that?
No, I don't know. Because I mean, I just.
Why on earth would I do something like that?
I don't know, because people do. You see these things on YouTube where somebody's gone out of the way to try and lose somebody the job. Do you know, by reporting them to the bosses and stuff like that. I'm not saying you're that person.
Oh, well, you kind of are, aren't you?
Yeah, but what I'm saying
you're kind of saying I'm that kind of person.
No, what I'm saying is that the people that just walk around randomly, YouTubing, waiting for something to go wrong, waiting for...
Why am I waiting for something to go wrong?
Idea, but obviously...
No, I ain't going there. You've got a warped sense of what people do in their lives, mate, honestly.
No, because you see it all day long. You see people on bikes goading people so that they get into an argument with a car.
Well, I'm not goading anybody.
Then what happens is they're selective in what they show on YouTube, and you know
I weren't goading anybody, mate. If anything, it's you that's come up to me and goading me.
No, because you're photographing inside our operational site, aren't you?
Right.
So obviously, when I see you stood at fence like that with camera, you're videoing me now. But
yeah, I am videoing you now, mate.
Because that's the kind of guy that you are. But what I'm trying to
No, I'm videoing you because we're having an interaction.
Are we?
You sorry?
So I'll be on YouTube later.
Yeah.
But obviously, you'll choose to show the bits that you want to show.
Yeah, I show the bits where...
So what you'll do is, you know, the bit where you've got your arm over the fence, sort of videoing everybody, do you know, or videoing. How do we know that it's... We could get broken into tonight, and...
Well, you could get broken into tonight. You could have got broken last night, you could get broken into in a month's time. It don't mean it's out to do with me.
No, but in future, if you want to come down here, then I suggest that you get in touch with Gold Star first, and...
You've obviously got some kind of warped idea of what I do. Yeah. I'm here because I've got 30,000 followers that like to look at lorries and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You know, I spent 17 years teaching people to drive them. I don't see what's warped about it or what's wrong with it.
You actually use the word warped.
Well, I did, yeah. I use the word warped. I just can't. But that's what you're that's what you're kind of implying, that I'm up to no good.
No, but I don't know that you're not either. That's the thing. I'm saying.
Right. Okay. Let me put it like this then. If I were up to no good, do you think I'd have 300 videos and 30,000 subscribers?
I've no idea who you are.
Well, my YouTube channel's on my back.
But I don't do I don't do YouTube.
Well, that's not down to me, mate.
But obviously, so if I go question why you're videoing in our over the fence,
and I give you a valid answer. I says I make YouTube videos, and I'm interested in videoing the lifters.
Okay.
I mean, last week I was down at the freight place. You know where the.
So let them know that you were there, or did you just do it over the fence?
No, I used a drone, mate. I stuck a drone over at the top and videoed them. And do you know what they did?
Go on.
They phoned police, and do you know what police did? They come up and said, I don't see why he's phoned us. So,
but obviously you're videoing me now.
yeah, of course I am.
So is that not privacy?
No, it's not. You know, I'll say, same as I said to everybody, if you don't want to be videoed, don't come and talk to me. But if you come and talk to me,
Don't come and video over a fence.
if you don't want me to,
Come and video over a fence in
But-
private property. In private property.
I was videoing over the fence. That don't mean it's private property. You know when you go into London.
I've got work to do anyway.
All right,
You
you know when you go into London, and you see Queen on a balcony and all them videoing over the fence there.
But she's put herself in that position. That's when you become that person, or when you're born into that, then that's part of you. What's expected of you, isn't it? That's why they take the taxes. That's why the rest of the country pays for them.
Right. Well, is this a secure site or not?
It's a secure site.
Right. So what are you worried about?
But you're photographing over the top of the fence.
Well, do you think I can't see any more over the top of the fence than I can see through the fence?
You're videoing. That's the bit.
I am videoing. Thanks for your time anyway. What's your first name? What, sorry? All right,